Today on Transformation with Pastor Anny Ikebudu.
Praise God. Help me open your Bibles to Proverbs chapter 6, verse 6. Proverbs 6, verse 6. It says, "Go to the ant, thou sluggard, consider her ways and be wise." Next verse quickly. Verse 7, please. "Which having no guide, overseer, or ruler," let's keep reading, "provided her meat in the summer and gathereth her food in the harvest." Let's read it again from NLT, New Living Translation. Take a lesson from the ants, you lazy bones. Oh my God. Learn from their ways and become wise. Though they have no prince or governor or ruler to make them work, they have nobody driving them to work, pushing them to work. They labor hard all summer, gathering what? Food for the winter. They do what? I can't hear you. I can't hear you. They labor hard. Message Bible. Sorry, you lazy fool. No, there's no lazy fool here. Is there any lazy fool here? All right, so let's keep that part. So which means there are some things, if you don't do it, the Bible says you are lazy. If you wait to be motivated to be pushed to work, the Bible says you are lazy. Look at an ant. Watch it closely. Let it teach you a thing or two. Nobody has to tell it what to do. All summer, what does it do? Stockpiles what? Provisions. Let's read out verse 9 quickly. 9 to 11 quickly. "So how long are you going to laze around doing nothing? How long before you get out of bed? A nap here, a nap there, a day off here, a day off there. Sit back, take it easy. Do you know what comes next?" Just this. Oh my God. You can look forward to a debt-poor life. Poverty. I can't hear you. House guest. Okay, house guest is different. Let us read it from Passion Translation, from 6 to 11. Say, "When you are feeling lazy, come and learn a lesson from this tale of the tiny ant. Yes, all you lazy bones, come learn from the example of the ant and enter into wisdom. The ants have no chief, no boss, no manager. No one has to tell them what to do. You will see them working and toiling all summer long, stockpiling what? Their food in preparation for winter. So wake up, sleepyhead. How long will you lie there? When will you wake up and get out of bed? If you keep nodding off and thinking, I will do it later. Or say to yourself, I will just sit back a while and take it easy. Just watch how the future will unfold. By making excuses, you will learn what it means to go without. Poverty will pounce on you like a bandit and move in as your roommate for life. So from here we can see the root cause of poverty is being lazy. And being lazy is simply a manifestation of a habit of procrastination. I will do it later. I'll sleep an hour later. Understand? I will do it later. All right? Poverty, most times we blame the devil. We blame our uncles in the village. But poverty is most times caused by character flaws and lack of wisdom. So today I want to talk about aggressive sales. Aggressive sales. Being aggressive in your sales. Being aggressive in your selling and in your marketing. One of the lessons all of us know about the ant, apart from what we read in the Bible, is that if you drop a cube of sugar here, give it 1 hour. What will happen? They will find it. That's the word. They will find it. How are they able to find it? Because they are constantly in search of food. They don't sit back somewhere. They're always moving and nosing around. Hear this. Customers will not walk into your shop. You have to bring them into your shop. You have to be deliberate about looking for customers. In a time like this in Nigeria where people are struggling to eat, most companies are reporting that their inventories, what they produce, are still lying in their warehouses. People are not buying. So which means sales have dropped. So anyone that will continue to sell this period must be aggressive. Must be intentional about sales. Aggressively intentional. You can no longer sit back and be unwise and wait for manna to fall from heaven. If you must sell in this season, you must be intentionally, profoundly aggressive in your sales and in your marketing. Most people do not succeed in sales because they don't understand what sales is. Understand? Most people are poor in life because they are not aggressive and intentional about their sales. Before anybody will part with their money now, you need to convince them. Yesterday I was at the barber salon trying to cut my hair. And the man, I see he's a matured man. He has some money. He's not a poor man. For 15 minutes, he kept arguing with himself. He came to the shop, but he kept arguing himself. Should I cut this hair now? I don't think my hair is due. I can carry it again for another 2 weeks. You know, he was talking, he was complaining. I was just watching him. He said, is this not extravagant spending? What happened? He's used to cutting his hair every week. So that habit brought him to the barber shop. But once he got in there, reality of the day struck him. He started to question his habit. Started to question whether it was needed right now. And he kept saying, is that not an extravagant expenditure? You know, the barber started mocking him. So those of us are crazy. They told him, no, don't cut it now. Wait until 24th December. Then you cannot cut it and go for Christmas, which was a market on its own. They used reverse psychology on him. So people laughed at him, so he now sat down and cut his hair. After cutting his hair, he kept saying, I'll not pay for complete. And as he was paying the money, he was not happy. What am I trying to say? People are questioning every expenditure now. They are asking, is it necessary? Can I go without this thing? Can I postpone this need? Is it a want or is it a need? That is why you just have to be aggressively intentional about your marketing right now. Praise God. So, the first thing I want to say about selling, this period, most people don't make sales because they keep trying to tell people about the futures of their product and not the benefits. The futures of the, okay, for instance, so this phone now, let me market this phone. Some people start telling you, okay, look at, it's a fold phone, it has 2 screens, it's black in color, understand? Do you get it? It's prestigious, understand? That will not cut it now for anybody. Now, you look at me, you start to tell me what it can do for me, you can prepare your notes with it. When you are studying, it makes it easier for you to study. You can put different screens at the same time. It makes your work easier. And I start to think. You think about the speed, the processing speed. What? The storage, battery life. That once you carry it, it's a mobile office. It may start to resonate with me. Is it okay? So, initially we were talking about features. Now we're talking about what? Benefits. Is it okay? Is it okay? Sweetheart, let me walk with your hair. Come, let me walk with your hair. Don't remove it. Just come. Let me walk with your hair. So, features. This hair is coily, right? It's made in Brazil. Understand? Made in Brazil. It's long. It's 14 inches or how many inches? 18.5. You say hair? 18.5 inches. What are we talking about? Features. Understand? What are we talking about? Features. Benefits. It's tangle free. You don't need to waste time combing it. It's tangle free. Benefits. It's natural. It gives you the most natural look. Benefits. It makes you look like a Brazilian even though you're from Ngwa. No, I'm not finished. Benefits. If you wear this to church, you get a proposal of marriage that day. Say that, thank you. No matter how silly it sounded, it resonates. So, this season, when you want to talk about your product, don't just talk about the features, talk about the real benefits that the customers will get from it. For instance, you're a builder. You want to market your company, you're going for a project. You don't tell them, oh, we are a 14-year-old company. We have architects, we have engineers. Do you get? That is not what a builder, someone who wants to build is looking for. What is he looking for? Excellent delivery. Do you get? Timely delivery. Understand? So when you start to tell them, we do our projects on time and we have a guarantee. If you have a time limit, if you don't meet it, we'll give you back your money or we'll pay a penalty. See, people start to respond to things like that. Because these are the things that big companies put in their contracts. If you're doing a turnkey project and they say 9 months, they tell you, if you don't deliver in 9 months, every other day after the 9 months, you pay certain penalties. Am I making sense now? You're in the market, you're in an area. You are selling something. This is original. By the way, if you buy it and if it washes, come back, I'll give back your money. How many people in an area will say that? Why are people afraid of buying? People are afraid of buying because, number one, they don't want to be cheated. They don't want to lose their money. Understand? Because they don't want to feel like fools. They want to make sure they get real value for their money. So once you guarantee them this, once you allay that fear from them, they will buy. That's why people buy abroad online. But Nigeria here, what they delivered is different from what I ordered. Understand? Because abroad, when you buy something and it comes in and it's not what you really like, you return it. As a matter of fact, the carton that they used to ship it to you has a return post on it. Return stamp on it. You don't have to pay anything extra to return it. Quickly. Let me structure sales for you. I will use what is called a sales funnel. Whether you are doing it online, whether you are doing it physical, you must understand this structure. Have you ever seen a funnel before? How does it look? It's like this. The top is very wide, right? And it starts to whittle down until it's small, right? That's how sales are structured. The first thing you must do in sales is that you must make sure that you reach a lot of people. I don't want to go into the dynamics of knowing who to reach. By now you should know that you should know your customer. Once you know your customer, the first thing you must reach a lot of them. That's why you throw adverts. That's when you do flyers. That's when you do radio jingles. That's when you do Facebook posts and paid adverts on Facebook, on Instagram. That's when you do TikTok. Advertise so that a lot of people will see it. But not everyone who sees it will enter. Right? Do you get? Not everyone who sees it will enter into the funnel. So the starting point is that if you're not making noise about your product, you'll be poor. So right now, the first thing you must do when you're structuring a sale is, how do I make a lot more people to know about what I'm doing? How? Now, when you know who your customers are, you say, where do they gather? So you can start to advertise where they gather. Is it okay? The idea, first of all, is to make a lot of people know about your product. That's the starting point. If you're always standing in your shop, a lot of people don't know about your product. Think now. How do I make a lot of people know about what I do? For you, maybe, how do I make 1,000 people know about my business? How do I make 1,000 people know about my business? How do I make 10,000 people know about my business? That's the starting point. That's the first part of a sale, the first structure, the funnel. Throw it out there. And when you are going to do that, it has a structure. You don't just say, oh, T. Davis shirts. There's a structure you must use. Now, in that sales structure, the first part of it is a hook. What's a hook? I can't hear you say hook. I can't hear you say hook. So, you must have a hook. I can't write a hook for you. You're the one that must determine the hook. And your hook must be something that will resonate with your people. That must resonate with your people. Your target audience, what will resonate with them? Everybody wants to save money. Everybody wants quality. Everybody wants, understand? But maybe in the next 2 or 3 weeks, I'll start teaching you the real reason why people buy. Different segments of people have reasons why they buy. Poor people buy to satisfy their physiological needs. Once you start having money, people buy for different reasons. No longer to satisfy their stomach. Eh? The reason why they buy changes. So, what is your hook? There's a program we did sometime last year, about 5 years ago, a Love Fiesta program. Do you know the title of the program? How to Kill a Man. That was what on the fly. What was on the fly? How to kill a man. People who never spoke to me on this street were stopping me and say, Pastor, is this a church? Eh? Is this a church? So you are teaching people now how to kill people. I said, why don't you come to church that day so you can understand how to kill people? Crazy hook. But it may have been too contemporary, not raw, contemporary for our community at that time. Some years ago in Enugu, we did a program, similar program, we called it How to Beat Your Wife. Even the bishops of other churches, they started coming. Look at what they are teaching people in church, how to beat their wives. It brought attention. But what was lacking in those things is that there was no story. That's what I'm going to. There must be a hook. There must be a story. After hook, you can tell a story. Short story. So let me do a small hook for a school. Did your child score 7 A's last season? If not, we can help you. Are you happy with your child's intellectual development? If not, we can help you. How many mothers do you think will respond to that? Or we can make your child a genius in 2 years. We can help your child to win international scholarships. These are different hooks. That's the hook. So a parent is we can help your child win international scholarships. You want to know why, right? You have caught the parent what? Attention. Then the next part is the story. You tell a short story. Mrs. A kept complaining to me about the son doing poorly in school. So we invited the son and we subjected them to our X blah 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 program. The boy moved from being a C student to an A student in 6 months. It can happen with your child. And today the boy is studying in the USA, mentioned the school, with a, I can't hear you, with scholarship. All you need to do is to come. Subscribe to this package. It's a money back guarantee. Will they come? Huh? You gave a hook and you gave a story. What we call a 419 terms testimony, in church terms testimony. That's why all those fake prophets, what do? They don't share their teachings, they share testimonies. Yeah? Did you hear me so? The kind of testimonies they share, eh? Do you get? Nothing makes people go to those ministries like those testimonies. And your business, you have testimonies. But you don't share it. I'm not saying that you should fabricate something. I'm not saying you should lie. Remember that a product is a packaged solution. Which means you identified a problem and you created a product that will solve it. So when you are telling the story, tell the story that your product has solved. Short, brief. Brief. So I was in Enugu some weeks ago. No, I was on the phone. The guy called me and said, my classmate is a lawyer, big time lawyer. He said, we were just gisting. And he said, Pastor Anny, man, you are dressed in a dye. Kai, your suit, you know. So I told him. So he was asking me, so where do you buy your suit from? Are they from Italy? I said, no, they're from Abba. He said, it's a lie. He said, it's a lie. I told him, so I started marketing Abba for him. I said, the suit, some of those things you see. You get it for less than 150,000. He said, really? He said, last week he bought for 450,000. I said, no. In Abba here it's 150, and they tell us now very, very good. They deliver in 4 days. So he showed me a picture, said, how much would they use to make that senator he was wearing? So I said, how much did you make it for in Lagos? He said, 250,000. I said, Abba will give it to you less than 100,000. He said, really? I said, yes. He said, give me contacts. I said, follow my page. I sent him some contacts. And he chose, I said, any of them that you choose will help you. So he called me later to say thank you that he has gotten his package. So I told him a story that I used to buy those things before at social price, but now Abba does it better. He said because Abba, when they hear Abba in Lagos, they think it's bad job. Is he okay? Is he okay? Pay attention now. Hook. What attracts people? Huh? So something attracts them, the story will keep their interest. The testimony will keep their interest. The testimonials will refire their interest and make them believe that it is real. But when people hear from other people, have you ever seen such adverts on social media? You click on it and you start to see testimonials. Eh? This is the best product I've ever bought. I used to be a 2 minutes man and I bought this. Now my wife is shouting in the other room. Whether it's their company people that are writing those things, who knows? But people will read it and they will believe it. Because the testimonies are addressing their desires, their needs, and their aspirations. Your testimony, your story must address people's desires, their needs, and their aspirations. Then the third part is an offer. Make them an offer that is irresistible. The most common offers you see people make is, this product was 10,000, they now use a red line and slash it. For a limited period, it's now 7,000 naira. Now, why do they put a limited period? For an offer to be effective, there must be a sense of urgency. You must make people believe that if I don't get it now, I've missed an opportunity. That's why every sales campaign must have a time limit. If you go abroad and you go to most of those big shops, For instance, Harrods in London. Things, they are very expensive. It was a shop designed for very rich people. So most people cannot afford to go and shop at Harrods. So what does Harrods do? Every year they have what is called a sale. They announce their sales 2 or 3 months before the sales. So they start to put adverts. You may see a shirt, formerly £150, sales time £75. So what happens to your mind? You say, wow, finally I can get this at a bargain. You think they are a charitable organization? Think they love you so much, they want to dash you money? It's a marketing strategy. Those days, Harrods will begin their sales. If they begin their sales on Monday, by Sunday evening, people have come to queue. The queue will go down blocks because they want to come and get a bargain. Let people feel that anytime they are buying from you, they're getting a bargain. They're getting a bargain. Show them the real price and show them that between this time and this time, they can get it for this price. There must be a sense of urgency in offer. You make them believe that if they don't get it, then they will lose out. Then finally, you close the sales. Ask them to buy. So should I package it now? Most people do all this, but they don't have the temerity to close the sale. In that discussion, should I package it now? Should have happened more than 4 times. So do you want 2? Do you want 3? Do you want 1? You understand? You must give people opportunity to say, okay, I want 1. You must ask them to pay. You must ask them to buy. Okay, see, most people never ask people to buy from them. They never ask. They just show you the thing and they talk and they never ask you, okay, so do you want 1? Do you want 2? Make sure you ask. Make sure you ask. If you tell all these stories and you don't ask people to buy, to pay, or should I package it now? How do you want it? You wasted your time. If you tell all the stories about your product, you do your hook very well, you tell your testimonials very well, you make your offer very well, and you don't ask them to buy, you failed. You failed. And the first day you ask them to buy, they may not buy. The next day ask them again. That's why one of the reasons for a funnel is to collect their details. Is it okay? Is to collect their what? Details. Oftentimes they will tell you, click on this and get this thing free. Now, what they now do, just WhatsApp, just click on this button. For more information, click on this button. Once you click on that button, they get a WhatsApp prompt, so they have gotten your number. So they can continue to remarket you. Keep you attached to what they are doing. If it don't happen this month, it will happen next month. Is it okay? So they can keep giving you new things they have, new proposals. Am I making sense? So, first of all, your greatest key in the starting point of the funnel is to get details. Companies pay money to get people's details. Don't you know that? Don't know that? How many of you have ever, you want to watch a news or something on social media, and they tell you that this site supports cookies? Do you know what cookies mean? Okay, by the way, how many of you have ever, in your mind, I'm thinking of buying shoes, and all of a sudden Facebook starts showing you shoes. Huh? Huh? And they say, these people, these people, they are spirits, so how do they not want to buy shoes? You give them the information. You watched an advert of shoes. Huh? If you search for it, they capture it. Now they've gone beyond searching for it. Usually if you search for something, once you search for something, your information goes around different marketers, telling them that this person is interested in things like this. So all of them will start to bombard your space. Now, if you're going through social media, on Facebook, or Instagram, and you see a shoe advert, you click on it and just watch it. They've captured you. If you notice that in the next 5 days, every time you go online, you start seeing shoes. The one that blew my mind was even WhatsApp. WhatsApp. Or somebody's status. You just view their shoe advert, shoe status that they posted. Facebook will catch you from there. By the time you get to Facebook, you are seeing shoe adverts. Because they know that contact is king. As a business person, go out of your way to get as many contacts as possible. So if you tell yourself that, okay, I'm going to do my funnel on social media, it mustn't be a structured funnel. It can just be an advert. Now, yesterday we had a serious training here about these things, but you didn't come. Serious training on how to gather people on social media. And they have all those things are already on Facebook done for you. Just to know what to do with it. The buttons to click on as you are uploading your program, your advert. The buttons you want to show on the advert. You see a WhatsApp button? So once they look at it, they click on it, bam! You have captured them on WhatsApp. So you can now start to market them individually. Am I making sense? So this time you must be profoundly, intentionally aggressive with your marketing. Social media is it. How many people can you reach one-on-one? Billboards now are very expensive in the city. You can print flyers, but most of the people don't watch flyers anymore. But social media will enable you to have contacts very far and wide. But you must know what to do on social media. Stanley, yesterday's training, was it recorded? How can they access it? Huh? Manpower platform. So please, I beg you in the name of Jesus. I beg you. After service, take your phone. Go to Facebook. Go to Manpower on Facebook. You will see the live streaming of that training. Pay attention to it. If not, a little fool on the hand. A little prayer here. A little prayer there. A little, one day off here. One day off there. One, I will do it later here. I'll do it next month here. Poverty will move into your house and become your permanent. God bless you. God bless you. You see, all we're doing is to wash our hands off of your poverty. People are selling all kinds of things on social media now. Crayfish, Gary, palm oil. Why will I buy your palm oil from social media than the one I'm buying from the market? Hook. Story. And the story is where you tell them that this palm oil is organically produced, hygienically produced. There must be something unique about what you're doing. There's nothing you cannot sell right now on social media. By the way, can I tell you something? How many of you know about Nike? Nike, the shoe company. Huh? Huh? Do you know about them? Huh? Do you know that Nike, arguably Nike is the number one sportswear company in the world, worth billions of dollars. But do you know that Nike does not have a single factory anywhere in the world? Nike does not own any factory anywhere in the world. They don't. They don't produce any shoe, not even one pair. They don't even produce one jersey, not one. Basically, Nike is a marketing company, it's a brand. That's all they do. They know what the people need. They craft a product that will suit them. They give it to people that will produce for it, and they market it. They sell it like crazy. You don't have to be a producer to be wealthy. But to be wealthy, you must know how to sell. You must know how to sell. Can I tell you something? Most of the orchards that we have in Igbo land, they don't produce anything. Do they produce anything? I can't hear. Do they produce anything? They don't. But they have products and brands to their names, right? What do? They go to China, whatever the cheese they go to, and they produce for them. And they brand it for them the way they want it to be branded. And they come back here and they market it. That's all they do. You too can market anything. You mustn't have the product to market the product. I keep saying it in this house. Learn how to sell. Learn marketing. You will not be poor. You will not be poor. If you learn it, you can't be poor. You cannot be poor. How many of you love Red Bull? No Red Bull energy drink? How many of you have taken it before? Red Bull energy drink. Not Bullet. Eh? Red Bull is not really popular here in Nigeria, is it? Is it sweet? Huh? I can't hear. Is it sweet? Huh? The taste, is it sweet? If they keep it with juice, which one will you drink? How come it's selling the way it's selling? The story behind it. Energy. Wants to drink it times 10 energy. So no matter how nonsense the taste is, because of the story they have told about it, you are drinking it. Am I making sense now? Am I making sense now? Marketing is powerful. You must learn how to tell the right stories about what you do. Stop putting flyers on social media. Put short videos, testimonials. Show yourself cutting the suit you are making. Deliberately show how you are cutting it. And as you're doing it, you are talking. We have to be, understand? We are taking our time. We are detailing the details. And you see, that's the kind of thing you share. Share testimonials from your customers. They come out ways and say, wow, thank you. Understand? Go out of your way to make something for people who are influencers. Beg them to just wear it. That's all. That's all. Give gifts to people that can announce your product. My brother here produces one of the best traveling bags. Every time he gave me anytime I travel with that bag, people say, wow. And even at the airport, big men say, wow, where do you get it from? It stands out. But because he didn't, I don't know how his branding is, whether they can locate him on social media. You have to brand it well now. You have to have presence on social media. If you don't have time, employ a young person that will run it for you. Because the product is very good. I know you are selling enough, but you can always sell more. Don't joke with this. Be aggressive. Naira is difficult to come by right now. Sales has dropped. If you must sell, you must be the most intentionally, profoundly aggressive seller on your line. God bless you.